the list of features proudly touted on the back of its box, this game claims to have killer sound and animation, which would seem to indicate Tiger hired either chronic liars to put together their packaging, or people who confused the spellings of Killer with Crappy. This is Indy 500 for the Gamecom. And by the way, it also has real speech!
The race begins from a rolling start. Ready? Go!
A portable version of Sega's 1995 arcade racer, Indy 500 was a launch title for the somewhat innovative, somewhat awful Gamecom. It was the only racer available for Tiger's handheld at launch, and in fact was the only racing title ever released for the system. Proof that humans, at least occasionally, learn from their mistakes. As a launch title, Indy 500 does a lot of things to show off the power of its hardware. Sound effects in particular seem to be a focal point, and the box genuinely seems to think they're impressive. The problem is, they're not. I mean, this might have been considered an impressive feat in 1997, but I think even Alexander Graham Bell would have said, meh, could be better. And he recorded on freaking wax! Now, sound aside, what the game really comes down to is one-on-one battles on the racetrack. As you come up behind another car, it's a battle of braking and accelerating for supremacy. You can't just speed by, you actually have to outmaneuver each vehicle one by one. It's an interesting idea, but it never really materializes. A part of the problem is that it's just boring, and the gameplay never changes, the track is just continuous left turns, and you continuously crash. The animations are pretty bad too, and you can't see obstacles on the track until they've already wrecked you. I mean, Indy 500 is almost the exact opposite of a fun video game. Like the platform upon which this car wreck takes place, there are actually some forward-thinking features in Indy 500. You can adjust a car's performance options, you can change the weather, but after a few laps, the only thing you'll want to change is cartridges. Indy 500 just isn't fit for the racetrack.